Hello everyone, Klondike here, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Tekkit Lite series. It's been a very long time since I last played this or recorded any videos for that matter. Lots of life-changing events happened. I got married, got moved into a new place, had to renovate everything, so didn't really have much time for games. I was gonna give up on this series, but then I saw that some people are still watching it, so I decided, hey, let me try to record a few more episodes and see how it goes, and maybe we keep the series alive. I did start another playthrough of Agrarian Skies. It's a quest-based game mode, so yeah, check that out as well. I'm definitely gonna keep that alive. So yeah, let's get back to the game. I totally don't remember what we were doing. Let me just take a look around what we have. Got some diamonds, some resources here. Got some ores. Alright, so we're really at the very beginning of the stuff, as I can see. We got some cows there, our rubber trees, regular tree, mini farm here, I guess. Alright, so what do we have here? Some food. Okay, good enough. Alright, so when we started this series, it was an earlier version of the mod, and it did not include, earlier version of the mod pack, and it did not include a mod called Applied Energistics. So a lot of one of the ores that is generated by Applied Energistics, meaning specifically quartz, right, hasn't generated any of these chunks that we already explored. So I kind of went ahead, edited the map, and deleted the chunks that were in the vicinity of our base, but that we didn't explore yet, so that they regenerate and have that quartz. Because the main thing I want to focus on is storage system, and Applied Energistics is super awesome storage system. I played with it in other Minecraft worlds, and I love it. So we're gonna do this episode. Well, I'm gonna go try to hunt for some quartz, and then we'll start building our first Applied Energistics network. So yeah, I was exploring the world off camera to, figure out where I can go for quartz, and yeah, here's first piece. So I'm just gonna keep exploring that tunnel, and that's how it looks. And there you go, and I've got 2 of them. Excellent. Just keep the place well lit. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna put this on camera, so I'm just gonna go find a whole bunch of quartz, because we need a lot of it to get started with Applied Energistics, and then I'll get back when I have a whole bunch. Also, since our last playthrough, I don't know if I used this key before. F7 toggles the mob spawning areas in the world, so yeah, I use that quite often now to make sure that I light everything up so that I don't have random mobs spawning here and there where I don't want them to. Alright guys, stay tuned, we'll be right back. Check this out guys, as I was looking for quartz, found a nice ravine. We're definitely gonna come back here and explore it more when we get a chance, but there I can see a whole bunch of quartz there. I just add the waypoint here just so that we don't forget. Now save that, and we can just hide it and hide the base for now so that it's not in our face consistently. And let's try to make our way there and see if we can get some of that quartz. Should have a ton of stone on me. Just hope a random skeleton doesn't shoot me. I do hear some skeletons around. Another thing we'll have to work on is trying to get resources from our miner, and easier way of actually getting to the miner itself, because right now it's working pretty fast, so catching up with it by just running is not gonna work very well, and it's gonna take forever to do so. Is that quartz? No, that's not quartz. Alright, where was it? I thought it was somewhere here. Ah, there it is. Alright. Let's work our way. There we go. I think there was one on the bottom also somewhere there. I will get to that. Usually find too many of them, only 6 for now. They're not as frequent as I expected to be. See one more up there. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna break again here, so see you in a bit. Alright, so I got some quartz here, quartz crystals and quartz dust. Surprisingly, they're quite hard to find, but this should be enough to get us started. However, before we can do anything with Applied Energistics, we need to... And I hear a zombie somewhere. That will be annoying. Alright, so as I was saying, before we get started, we'll need to figure out the power situation. Unfortunately, this Applied Energistics does not work with industrial craft power, so we will need to do some power conversion, probably somewhere upstairs. Alright, and to do this power conversion, we're gonna be using the power converters mod. Alright, so we'll need an energy bridge and LV consumer, that's the one which is gonna accept the industrial craft power, and then we will need a BC producer because Applied Energistics can take buildcraft power and redstone flux power. Alright, so let's get working on the power converters. So for energy bridge, we will need some diamond, glass, and some gold. So there's some gold. Diamond, we should have plenty. And some glass. We have glass. Alright. So let's do that. Energy bridge. What am I? No, something wrong. Oh, redstone. I'm missing redstone. Here's redstone. There we go. There we go. Energy bridge. Then we will need an LV consumer. For that we need LV transformer, which is some copper cable and some copper. Let's get some copper here. And do we actually have any copper cables? I don't think so, but we'll need this. So let's get some copper cables. It should be enough. And we'll need some wood. Scrap everything we have. There we go. That should make a LV transformer. And some more gold. And that should make a consumer. Excellent. And the last thing we need is the BC producer, which is made from BC consumer. So first we need to make a BC consumer, which is gonna require a Stirling engine. And there's our zombie. It shouldn't bother us anymore. Alright. So BC consumer, Stirling engine, so we need some stone gears and a piston. Okay, so we'll need some gears first. Do we have any of that stuff here? We have pistons here. Alright, so we'll need some stone gears, which is gonna be as follows. And we'll need some more cobblestone. There we go. And then some glass. Alright, so it's gonna be this, glass, and some more cobblestone, and there you go, our Stirling engine. And I believe that is just surrounded by gold bars. 4 gold bars should give us a consumer, and then we just put it back in the crafting table and it'll give us a producer. Excellent, so there we go. Now, I'm not sure if we need a wrench to pick them up. Let's see. Let's try both wrenches just in case. So, I'm thinking we'll just place it here. Keep it all in the same place. So we'll have our bridge, LV consumer, and LV BC producer. Something like that. And awesome. Get some nice interface here. Alright, it becomes like one block, I guess. Alright, so let's see if I can pick it up with a wrench. No, so I guess I just mine it. Haven't used this before, so yeah, that works. Okay, so we'll put it right here. That. I guess we'll just put it in a straight line. These we can move somewhere else. Just put them here for now. And there. Energy bridge and BC producer. There you go. And we can see energy bridge charging up. It keeps some buffer charge inside. We can monitor the charge from here. So when we see that it's losing charge, we can just add more generators or whatnot. Alright, next we will need to be able to transfer that power to Applied Energistics network. And for that we'll be using conduits. These redstone energy conduits. So to make those we need to make electrum ingots and hardened glass, and then fill them. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Alright, let's try putting the thing that requires energy directly next to it and see if that works. Alright, so to start building the Applied Energistics network, first we need a controller, ME controller. And for that we need an advanced processor, which is made either using redstone chipset, diamond chipset, which requires lasers and assembly table, which is a complicated process, or we can make it via smelting, which requires a bit more resources, but it does not require the assembly table, so it makes it easier at the beginning of the game, especially when we don't have enough power to support that assembly table. Right, so we'll have to make a quartz cutting knife. That should be easy. Make some sticks here, and there we go. Make that one of them. Then next we will need redstone, diamond, and some silicon. And silicon is just smelting off the dust. So let me just I don't know, smelt 6 of them, because I know we'll need them. There we go. And then we need a diamond and some redstone, and there was, I think, another component. Ah, well, the quartz cutting knife. Okay, good. So let's do it. There we go. And now we're gonna smelt that, and we can reuse the cutting knife, which is good. We don't have to use quartz constantly for it. Let's actually use one of these assembly tables for it. We have a ton of glass. Yeah, let's use this one. Why not? Move these red power stuff back here. Okay, so there's our advanced processor. Okay, and now let's make our ME controller. There we go, and we need some iron. Happen to have some. Ta-da! Alright. Now where should I put this? I guess we'll keep it inside the walls. Let's put it here and see if it's actually charging. Yes, it is charging. We can see it by the bar which filled up on top of the control, on the front of the controller. So, and how much is it using? It's using 2 MJs per tick, which is equals to 5 energy units per tick. And we can produce... I'm not sure how much we can produce. 20. So we will need another generator pretty soon. Okay, so what's Applied Energistics all about? Well, basically we can put all the items in a single block. Pretty much it's a huge storage system. Plus it allows us to automatically craft things so that we don't have to waste time crafting. But to start off, we will need to attach some storage to the system. And everything gets attached using not Fluix cables, some kind of cables. ME cables, there we go. Fluix cables are in a newer version of this mod. Should be just ME cable, regular, there, ME cable. Looks different than I remember. Okay, how do we make this? Quartz fiber with some redstone. Let's actually filter NEI by only that mod, because from now on we only will need that mod. Applied Energistics is gonna be all the way up top. There quartz fiber, and here all the cables. Why are they not sorted? Yeah, okay, I guess colored cable, the point of the colored cable is if you don't want cables to connect to each other, then you put a colored cable on it. But if you, so 2 different colored cables won't connect to each other, but they will connect to the regular ME cable. We don't want a mixer. Alright, so it's just in a crafting table, quartz fiber with some redstone. Right, and quartz fiber is going to be glass with some quartz dust. I think we should make some schematics to remember these things. Our plans, I guess they're called. Let's see, what do we need for a plan? It's paper and some indigo dye. Yeah, I doubt we have any indigo dye. Yeah, we do. Alright, great. And we have some paper. And we have some sugarcane. Great. Let's make a whole bunch of plants. There we go. We need the indigo dye. There we go. And 10 plants. Sounds good. This back. Put a plan here. Okay, so it was glass and glass, and then we had some quartz dust, and there you go. That's quartz fiber plan. Excellent. All right, so we'll have that, and let's make another plan for the ME cable, which requires some redstone. So it's going to be a quartz fiber and 2 pieces of redstone, and there you go. That's ME cable. Excellent. Alright, so that should just by itself attach to the device. I think we need to make some kind of other wrench. Yeah, let's make a quartz wrench. That's from Applied Energistics. That's just a whole bunch of quartz, which I left here. Nope. Like that. Should have been like that. Yes, there we go. Quartz wrench. And I think that should pick up cables. I doesn't. Alright, I guess we just mine them. Once again, I've been playing with the newer version of this mod. It's significantly different. Oof, no, that's not what I wanted to click. Oh well, now we have an extra wrench, which probably is never gonna get used. What is this for then? Huh, strange. Alright, I guess we'll find out. Alright, well, enough of cables. Let's get to storage. So what we need is a storage chest, not storage chest. Let's see if we can make the ME drive right away. So that requires basic processors, which should be gold. Yeah, should be easy. Gold, redstone. So gold. Got a whole bunch of redstone. We're using a lot of redstone here. And this one. Add some of that. And then redstone like this. Okay, and we should make plans for all these processors, because we will need them. Okay, we need two of them for ME drive. And a chest. Alright. And then we need some iron and glass. Okay, so iron gets half a stack. Okay, so like that. A chest in the middle, 2 glass on each side, and iron all around. There you go, ME drive. Now this is like a bay where we can add storage drives. Okay, and once we put a storage drive, we can put items inside there. And if we right click on the ME controller, we can actually see the energy usage of the whole system and what kind of items are connected to it. So currently we have 8 units per tick. These are, I believe, Applied Energistics units of measure. So MJs didn't change, EUs didn't change, so that's good. It seems to be using very little power, so that's good. Next, we want to make an actual drive. To make a drive, let's start with, I think, is there a 4K drive? Yeah, it's right here. 4K. I think we'll start with a small one. Let's start with 1K, which requires a storage cell, which needs a basic processor, which is a golden one again, right? Yes, the golden one. Okay, so let's make the basic processor. Good. And then that gets surrounded by quartz and redstone. Basic processor surrounded by quartz and surrounded by redstone. And wow, we already ran out of quartz. Alright, that's just the first component, and then we need to make it into a storage cell, which is iron, glass, and redstone. Alright, so that's gonna be this. Iron, glass. Oh, no, glass is here. And redstone. There we go. Alright, and now we put it in there. So now we have 1K storage. Now, the way the storage is used up is, I didn't really figure out the calculation. Basically, each drive allows up to 63 types of items to be stored in it, and, well, 1K storage allows 1024 bytes of data. Now, each item does not correspond to 1 byte. It can store much more than 1,000 items. Right, now, how do we actually store items? Well, for that we need actually another piece of equipment which allows us to access the stuff, which is the ME, some kind of monitor here. Crafting, let's make a crafting terminal. Another storage cell. Alright, so it will require an access terminal, so we should make that first. Conversion matrix requires another golden processor. And some quartz. Alright. Our golden processors here. Excellent. Let's get that cooking. Alright, and then we have, keep forgetting the recipe. Okay, redstone each side, quartz on top and bottom, and iron all around. Conversion matrix, excellent. And then glass here, conversion matrix in the middle. Iron on top and bottom, and then one of our cables. There we go, access terminal, beautiful. Okay, so now we can place this anywhere on near these machines, or we can connect it by an ME cable. Let's just keep everything compact for now and just put it here. You can see it light up, and our power usage still did not increase. Well, it increased here by 1 unit per tick, but it's not enough to increase it in MJs. There you go. That's access to our items. So if we put, so let's say, a cobblestone cover in here. And then we look at the drive, we can see that actually one item is used, one item type is used, and that used up 9 bytes. Okay, that's might seem strange. Why did it use 9 bytes for just one item? Well, because each unique type of item, when you insert it, it takes up an extra number of bytes, but when you insert multiple of them, it uses less. So let's say if we put 1 wood, right, it should be again 9 bytes. But if we put another piece of wood there, that's still 9 bytes. And if we put all 7 of them that we have, that's still 9 bytes. Now, do I have any more wood? That's gonna be a bad demonstration. Alright, let's do cobblestone, right? So let's take the wood out and let's put 1 cobblestone. Should be again the same, right? 9. And then let's put another 30 in there. So now we have 31 cobblestone. That's only 12 bytes. Okay, so I'm not sure at what point it decided to do an extra byte. Let's put 16. 10 bytes. Okay, 16 added 1 byte. If you put another 16, added 2 more bytes. Well, anyhow, so there. We put a stack and a bit more of cobblestone, and we used up only 20 bytes. So now we can actually dump all these items that we have in there, and we won't need to have all these chests filled with items and try to keep it all organized and stuff. It can be all in here, all in this one spot, and whenever we need an item, we can actually search for it. So let's see, we need some meat, steak, right? There you go. Steak shows up, take it out, put it in our inventory. Super easy. Yeah, so let me get some of the stuff out. The rest I can keep in there. It doesn't look like we need this wrench, at least for now. Let me get some of these other items in there. There we go. This will keep our place nice and organized. Okay, get rid of this chest. And put the chest in there. Very nice. So now if we can get our quarry or the miner hooked up here, it can send all the items to our base, and it will fill up this storage instead of filling up chests. Now if we put more types, you can see our bytes get used significantly more bytes. So we need to 1K storage is really very tiny, just made it for demonstration. We really need to get higher tier storage, but that requires much more quartz, which we'll hopefully be able to find soon enough. I think I'll have to get scavenging again off camera, because finding this batch of quartz took forever already. Okay, so what else can we make? That would be useful. The wireless access terminal is useful, but that requires ender pearls. Huh. Another access terminal, yeah, that's gonna require a lot of quartz. So instead of access terminal, I actually prefer crafting terminal. Now it's a little smaller interface for viewing items, but it has a crafting grid on the bottom, so you can craft directly from here, and it will pull items from your network instead of your inventory, so you don't have to hold all the items on you at all times. As long as you just make a recipe, it'll pull it out. So let's see if we can make it. 4 quartz. Do we have 4 more quartz? We do. Excellent. So we should be able to accomplish this. So let's make a storage cell, which requires another one of these guys. And did I leave it here? Yes, I did. Yeah, so let's cook it up. I'll take that and put it back in this chest. There we go. So, and then the storage chest required, storage cell required quartz and redstone. Okay, so like this, like that, and like this. There we go. Storage cell. And now for the crafting terminal, we need a crafting table, which is some wood. Let's get some wood. And this, and iron, and some more glass, and we actually need this access terminal to build earlier on. Yeah, I can't really break it with a wrench, so alright, anyhow, there you go. That makes a crafting terminal. And there it is. So yeah, the viewing space is very small, but we don't really need a big space. We usually search for stuff. And once you type in your search, there's really little shows up anyway. So there, let's say we want to craft some stairs, right? Notice I don't have any cobblestone in my inventory. When I pull the stone stairs out, you'll see this cobblestone disappear. Boom. Not disappear, but decrease by 7 or 6. Right? There you go. Yeah, nice and easy crafting. Alright guys, that's actually about the end of the episode here. Yeah, this is gonna use energy constantly, so we'll need to figure out a way of getting lava inflow into our generator permanently instead of me going with lava cells and picking it up from outside. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna see if I get views, comments on this video. I'll continue recording this even though it's extremely outdated. There's another Tekkit pack available, and I'm really into agrarian skies that I'm recording, so if there's gonna be no feedback on this video and not many views, I think I'm just gonna stop the series here. So yeah guys, comment. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching again, and see you again next time. Bye.